Hi guys, Fonearena from Fonearena, and here we have the Microsoft Surface Pro finally coming to India. I've been asking them for I don't know how many years now. So Surface Pro 3 was supposed to come, but then finally the Surface Pro 4 is finally here, and it's an Indian unit. They actually announced it at the Future Unleashed event in Bombay when their CEO, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella was in India. So it was announced there, and we finally have the unit from the company. This is actually kind of a sample device for the review, not the retail unit, but the retail unit packaging also must look like the same. It's actually been opened by the Korea guys, so can't really help it. But as you can see, this is the Microsoft Surface Pro 4 for India, and this is the i5 version, as you can see on the back. This is the Surface Pro 4 i5, 1GB of internal storage and 4 gigs of RAM. It runs on Windows 10 out of the box. So you also get the Surface Pen, since it's a Surface Pro 4 and not the Surface 3, which doesn't come with the pen. So the Surface Pro 4 comes with the Surface Pen. So we'll show that to you. So it comes with Windows 10 pre-installed and also an office trial. So let's actually open it up. So it's already been opened. So but still, this is the read kind of the stuff which comes in. So yeah, it's pretty lighter than the Surface Pro 3. We have that also on the video. I'll show that to you in a second. It's pretty lightweight. It's an i5 version, so that's the Windows logo. They've done away with the Windows key on the front, unlike the Surface Pro 3. So we'll power that and show all that to you in a second. Let's also quickly check out what else is here. So you have the pen, the Surface Pen, which comes with this I think 4A, I mean AAA battery, really small cell which is installed on the inside. So this is the user manual. So let's take a look at what is here in the book here. So here we have it. So you have the install the pointers and the battery indicators for the pen. It has a kickstand, so you can use the kickstand as well. So on the device, we'll show that to you in a second. So that's that, and you also have the usage instructions. So there's also the keyboard. Uh, we have here the type cover. So we have the type cover here. It's improved type cover. So I also say it's not for retail sale, but it's actually on sale in India. It has backlit keys. It's for the Pro 3 and the Pro 4. We have it here. So let's open this as well. So here we have it. So as you can see, it's got this nice velvet touch on the back, and it's in gray color, and this is the black in the front. Wow, nice tactile feedback from the keys, and a really big massive trackpad here. So we'll actually compare it to the Surface Pro 3 type cover in a quick second. So let's put all this aside. So let's actually dock this guy. So the way you dock it is, it's a magnetic connector, so it goes like this, snugly fit. So you put that here. It looks like a book, feels like a book if you hold it. Let's add up some weight. So as you can see here, we have the keypad attached, the type cover attached to the Surface Pro 4, and you also have the pen. Finally, they made it magnetic, so you can actually attach it to the sides, and it's not it won't fall off easily. It's pretty tight, very similar on the Surface Book 2. So you open it up, so you put it on the table, you open up the kickstand on the side, you have the groove here. So you open up the kickstand and place it on the table. This is the power button on the top. Hopefully there's some charge, as you can see here. So let me bring in the Surface Pro 3 also, right? It's booting up. So being a huge fan of Surface devices, so we have a mini collection in our office. So happy that actually you can actually get one of these, apart from the price, which is not so happy. It's pretty expensive in India compared to the US pricing, but then blame that on the dollar price too, dollar rupee price too. So but otherwise the Surface Pro 4 is a great tablet in terms of specs. So you have a really nice display. It's a 12.3 inch pixel sense display. As you can see, the display resolution is pretty high. It's about over 2K resolution. It's about 2736 by 1824, and it's about 2767 ppi. So yeah, so before I forget, so as you can see, there's some iris scanning possibility. I like the Microsoft Lumia 950 XL, which did have Windows Hello. So it says looking at you the same way. You can also unlock the Surface Pro by just looking at it. Let me actually try if I can actually do it again. So let me see if it's going to be, it says looking for you, and it's looking at me. Not sure if I'm visible. So let me just turn around Surface Pro 4. So it says hello Varun, and it signed me in. So yeah, that beautifully works. Very useful on a tablet more than on a phone, because you have to look at the phone every single time to your face, but on a tablet it works really beautifully because you're going to be putting it on a table like this. So beautiful screen there, 10-point multi-touch. It's actually powered by, this one is powered by an Intel i5 Skylake 6th gen processor. And let's actually check out the clock speed and all that stuff. So I think it should be in the settings. Let's go into systems, about. So as you can see, it's running on Intel Core i5 6300, got 2.4 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, and everything is not removable or replaceable. It's everything is built in, the storage, the RAM, and everything, considering it's so thin. So I'm not sure if you have any expectations of even replacing anything. So it's Windows 10 Pro out of the box. So yeah, so let's actually get rid of this type cover. So once you've actually done a lot with this, so let's actually get only the Pro 4, let's put the type cover. So the way you actually connect it is also like this. It's a magnetic connector, it goes down, so you put this, you can get the keyboard like that or like this. And let's actually get this. So as you can see, this is the kickstand which was there on the Pro 3 and every other tablet. So it's actually it's a review device, so you can see some code there. So, and you have the micro SD card slot here, so you can expand your storage. So that's expandable. You can't touch the internal storage, but you can expand it here via micro SD card here. So this is the kickstand. So it goes all the way this way, not breaking it. So you can put it like this on a table. So I'm really missing the Windows key on this device. I wish they had it, but no, sadly you don't have a Windows key. So you can actually put it on a table. This is so awesome for movie watching or presentations or whatever, considering it's a touchscreen. It's be beautiful. So that's the kickstand, the maximum possible extent you can go to it without breaking it. So that's that. It's pretty lightweight for a tablet. It's about 786 grams for a full-fledged computer. This thing can even edit video. So for that kind of specs, it's pretty lightweight, 786 grams. Even the MacBook 12 is heavier, I guess, about 800 or 900 grams. So we'll probably do a comparison between the Surface Pro 4 and the MacBook 12, considering we have both of them. So as you can see, this is the groove for opening the kickstand. You have the 3.5 audio jack for your audio output. On the top, on the left, you have the power button lock switch, volume rocker for the speakers, and nothing much here. So you have the front facing camera and the proximity sensor and the IR LED for the Windows Hello feature for the unlocking. And on the bottom you have the connector, special connector for the accessories, Surface accessories. This is the keyboard connector. That's pretty much it on the left. And then on the right you have the mini display port, a full size USB 3.0 port, and this is for the connecting the charger. So this is the Windows 10 in like portrait mode. It's pretty cool this way, especially for browsing. So let's open up IE. So let's open up IE. So pretty nice of reading on this kind of angle, and that's pretty much it. So pretty lightweight, and as you can see, there's a nice Windows logo on the back with the mirror finish. Have the rear camera. It's a 8 megapixel rear camera. It's a 5 MP on the front, 8 MP on the back. You have two microphones here with the back, and you also have stereo speakers. Not able to find those. I think it's somewhere built in. So you have stereo speakers with Dolby audio. Gets really good audio output from here, and it has 9 hours of battery life for a kind of average use, and it's about 8.45 millimeters thick on the side. And yes, it's got a full size USB 3 port and a micro SD card slot. So you are sorted for storage, unlike iPads and MacBook has only a USB Type C. Microsoft is still not gone with USB Type C. It's still a full size USB 3 port. You have a mini display port. This thing can even drive 2 displays. I've tried on the Pro 3, not tried on the Pro 4, but this thing can drive up 2 displays. You can put one on the mini display and probably one on the USB. So you have 2 displays being driven by this, and it's got 802 AC Wi-Fi, so really fast Wi-Fi on the inside. So that's something pretty good. So this thing is running full blown Windows, which is so awesome to get work done. I've even tried connecting it to multiple displays. I think 3 displays at one point, one via but for that you actually need something like this. So this is the Microsoft new accessory which they launched with the Surface Pro 4 Surface Book. So this is Surface dock which works with the Pro 3, Pro 4 on the Surface Book. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. You have ports, you have multiple USB ports, display ports, and a LAN port. So we'll unbox this later and show you a demo, but just wanted to show that this accessory is available for you to kind of expand and use this like a desktop in its full glory. So this connects via the charger port, so you don't lose any of those ports on the device. So that's the beauty of it. It has Bluetooth as well, so if you want to connect a mouse or anything, and if you're not comfortable using this concept, you can connect this to any kind of keyboard, mouse. You have a USB port, you can use a hub too. It's got ample power to drive a hub. So this is pretty much the smallest and most powerful form factor you can run Windows in. So I think if you're going all out, you should probably get the i7 version, but this is the i5, pretty good for battery life. So I would recommend getting the i5. Gets you best of both worlds, both of performance and battery life. So I'm having a really bad cold, so might not be really clear in terms of audio, but wanted to really unbox this Surface Pro 4. Been waiting to check this out, and so happy that's actually on sale in India. But now let's come to the not so happy part. So let's give you the pricing. So the Surface Pro 4 is available in I think 3 capacities in India. You have the i5 128GB model, which is this one. So let's actually check out the storage space available on the disk after setup. So this PC and the touch response is phenomenal on this. I've been using Surfaces for like 4 generations now. It's been getting only better. This is probably the best Windows experience you can get on a device. And the beauty is, since this is kind of a not a locked device, you can actually even run Linux on it. There has been some like people even trying to run Mac OS via Hackintosh on it. So you're fully free to do so, since it's you have a full size USB port, so you can boot from any drive and do all kind of nonsense with it. So this is pretty awesome. And in case something goes wrong, you can actually flash it back to Windows. So that's that. So lovely form factor to do anything. And the base model on sale in India is the i5 128GB model with 4 gigs of RAM. And let's show that to you as well. So as you can see, long pressing brings up the task manager, which is pretty cool. And more details. So you have a 1.57. So the CPU is Core i5 running at 2.5 GHz. You have 4 gigs of RAM, out of which 1.8 gigs is available. You have about in terms of storage, you have about 100 GB is free, about 97.3 out of the 116 formatted from the 128. So Windows does eat up about 20 gigs for the OS and the basic stuff, which is not too bad. Too good, they didn't do a 64 gig version. It's just 128. So this price of this device is about 89,990. Yes, so this is about 90,000 for the base model. Not too bad for India, but comparing it to the US pricing, it's a little higher, I would think. But for that money, you do get a pretty. So the speakers are here on the left and the right. So finally found them. These are these two stereo speakers. So 90,000 for the base model, and it's available on Amazon and through Microsoft resellers. And I'm sure you're going to be getting some good offers on this over the coming months. So definitely one of the best Windows devices for the price. And the i5, the higher end version, the 256GB model, comes at 1,20,990. I would really not recommend getting that. If you want an i5, get the base model, use a memory card. You have external storage like USB 3, use that. I don't think a big difference it makes 128 and 256, but the cost difference is like 30,000 bucks, which is not justified. The Pro 4 running on i7 and with 8 gigs of RAM. Oh yes, but the Pro 4 with the 1,20,990 pricing as 8 gigs of RAM, whether this has only 4 gigs. So yes, so they've got the product pricing like pretty tricky here. So they have everything spaced out. So you have the base model with 4 gigs of RAM on i5 at 89,990. This one right here is 89,990. The other one, higher end version of the same i5 with 8 gigs of RAM and 26 gigs of storage, is about 121,000 or 1.21 lakhs. And the Pro 4 with i7 and 256GB and 8 gigs of RAM is 1,44,990. It's about 1.45 lakhs. I think it enters MacBook territory, MacBook Pro territory with that kind of pricing. And just a quick reminder, the keyboard or the type cover doesn't come along with the Surface Pro 4. You get only the pen in the box. So you get the Surface Pro 4, the pen, for a sticker price of 89,990. You don't get the type cover. The type cover is expensive. It's about 12,490. So it's pretty expensive. and it's still worth it though in case you want the full holistic experience. But I would recommend probably getting the Surface Pro 4. If you have any Bluetooth keyboard, you could use that, or even a normal RF receiver like a Logitech keyboard should work. If you're planning to carry it around and use it like your laptop, definitely get the keyboard. It's an additional investment, but yes, it's backward compatible too, so it would work with any Surface device in the long time. So that's that. And the pen, if you lose it, it's about $6,000, and power supply, if you fry it, is about $8,500. So pretty expensive. Surface devices are not expensive just in India, but globally. So that's the premium you pay for getting a device made by Microsoft. Yeah, this is made by Microsoft and designed by them. So that's the price you pay for it. But yes, totally worth it for our best Windows experience. So you have the Pro 4, Surface Book, and the Lumia 90 XL from Microsoft in 2015. Yeah, we have it in India in 2016. So that's about it. So that was a quick hands-on and demo of the Surface Pro 4. Do check out our other videos which are coming out soon. We'll be trying to compare it with the MacBook Pro Retina, Surface Pro 4, and the Surface Book. What's different? So do stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and do let us know what you think in the comments below.